Good evening, bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes. Hope everyone's doing good today. In fact, let me just set up stuff on the other one here as well. 1 second. I've got everything set up. Marriage Wizard, congratulations being first in chat today. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good weekend. You know, there's only one answer to that. You have to have had one. Good. Those requirements are there for safety reasons, Boogie. Because this is going to be a roller coaster. You got to keep your arms and legs inside at all times. I mean, being British does happen to be part of it, you know, considering sarcasm is deeply ingrained in British culture. Mohammed, welcome on in. I'm hoping you're doing well as well. I had a terrible start to the morning today, so I'm going to trauma dump for a moment. My hot water and heating wasn't working this morning. It's working now. It's fine now, but it wasn't this morning, so I had to wait a couple of hours for it. And in that time, I decided to just go to my mom's to have a shower and come back. So that's my trauma dump for this morning. I'm allowed one, I think. I started skipping my starting soon screen, Mohammed, purely because it's a lot easier to just jump straight into it. I just hit go live. I raw dog going live now. Hamburger Boogie, what's your favorite Shakespeare play? I'm sure everyone's got one. Oh, I think the ad might have just hit. That did hit. I'll replay it once the ad ends, just so you don't miss it. But I'm hoping it's a good one. But yeah, that's been the big news, isn't it? The big news about not just the list, but what Trump did to potentially either Bill Clinton or a horse, depending on how you interpret the email. It can go either one or two ways.
Marriage Wizard asked me, who is on the Epstein list? Name some people, for example, Avatar Obi, Donald Trump, and Jeffrey Epstein. The Epstein list, or the unsealed court documents from the 2015 defamation case against Ghislaine Maxwell, includes names of people associated with Jeffrey Epstein, like flight logs, mentions in depositions, or
I hope I don't get named in this.
It's not a client list of proven wrongdoers. Many were victims, employees, or tangential contacts. Examples from the docs: Bill Clinton mentioned multiple and to the entire Ancient Times, no accusations of wrongdoing. Prince Andrew, someone settled a related lawsuit. Alan Dershowitz denied involvement, was on the list. And yes, Jeffrey Epstein himself, obviously. Donald Trump is mentioned briefly in a deposition. Epstein once flew on his plane, but no island visits or illicit.
Oh no, I was hoping you'd bring up the blowjob photos that everyone's been talking about recently. For me, I think if I had to pick a favorite Shakespeare play, it'd probably be either, as cliche as it might be, maybe Macbeth or King Lear. Because those are two I've probably spent the most time studying. I think I've just got a soft spot for them. I think it might be, but I think I can probably dance around it, Seraph. I can probably skirt around it just about enough. I mean, I'm not saying it's a BJ. It said he blew someone named Bubba, right? And we all know Bubba is a nickname for either Bill Clinton or Ghislaine Maxwell's horse. So which one do we think it is? I wonder if I can get away with this one. Hang on, can I get this past POS? Was it the big, beautiful Bill? Okay, I'll allow this poll. I want to know what everyone else thinks. Also, I think the keyword. Did you get that one right, Mohammed? I think you did. Let me scroll up and check. You did get it right. All right, let me give it to you. Anyway, yeah. Who do we think it is? Do you reckon it was both? I mean, he could have done both. I mean, the evidence was all there. We saw posts about Elon mentioning the whole situation as well, like months ago, right? And then we also saw Trump tweeting at Hillary saying, if you can't satisfy your husband, how you can satisfy the country, right? Only I can do that. I'll replay it, Sanix. It wasn't, I think she got cut off for giving the answer, but I'll replay it for you.
Marriage Wizard asked me, who is on the Epstein list? Name some people, for example, Avatar Obi, Donald Trump, and Jeffrey Epstein. The Epstein list.
You sort of rambled on and didn't give a funny answer on this one.
From the 2015 defamation case against Ghislaine Maxwell includes names of people associated with Jeffrey Epstein, like flight logs, mentions in depositions or witnesses. It's not a client list of proven wrongdoers. Many were victims, employees, or
yeah, there's been so many hints towards
Examples
that.
from the docs. Bill Clinton mentioned multiple.
You reckon Bill Clinton calls his penis the big beautiful Bill now as well?
Times, no accusations of wrongdoing. Prince Andrew settled a related lawsuit. Alan Dershowitz denied involvement, was on the list. And yes, Jeffrey Epstein himself, obviously. Donald Trump is mentioned briefly in a deposition. Epstein once flew on his plane, but no island visits or illicit.
The worst part of it all, I think, in my opinion, this is sad, no, the saddest part, I should say, is the fact that the accusation that Donald Trump might be gay is more damaging to his reputation than the fact that Donald Trump almost certainly definitely diddled kids. The fact that MAGA are losing their minds over the fact that maybe he blew another man more than they did about the implication that maybe he assaulted a child is what's the weirdest part about all this. And I've seen some people talk about how Trump is probably, is it asexual, biromantic? I think I saw some biker mention it, but it's more like Trump doesn't do it for pleasure, but he does it as a way to assert dominance. Like a power move or something. 50% Bill Clinton. Yeah, I mean, how would Hillary feel about this? Thoughts and prayers for Hillary Clinton after finding out someone else satisfied Bill Clinton better than she did. I mean, we all know about the Grindr server outages every single time they have a get-together, right? Yes, that marriage was, I think it purposely cut itself off by giving an answer that's too long for it to fit in. I mean, you can always ask Donald Trump himself. He is also an option there. Or elongated muskrat. No worries, I appreciate you being here, dude. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. No, there's been a lot going on with that. I was thinking about like watching some videos on it, but I think there's still more coming out about it. In fact, I've made a few posts myself. Let me bring those up real quick. Yeah, I made this post. Hang on. Let's play. Watch this. So in regards to the accusation that Donald Trump gave a blowy to Bill Clinton, people are bringing up past examples of things that might have been referencing it. So we got this one tweet from Donald Trump way back in 2015 where he says, if Hillary Clinton can't satisfy her husband, what makes her think she can satisfy America? At real Donald Trump 2016 president. Clearly he thinks he could, and I'm guessing he must have been speaking from experience because he did probably satisfy her husband better than she could. And then we have this one from Elon, which came out earlier this year, actually, 16th of the 5th. You're so proud of the one-liners you wrote. It must be hard to talk shit with a dick in your throat, real Donald Trump. Mark this post to the future, the truth will come out. This is very clearly in reference, right? Elon probably knew. In fact, a lot of people probably knew. I think this is I love it when these two argue as well. It's always the best. I'm hoping they argue again soon. Let's chat. But my favorite dispute, my favorite divorce, my favorite public marriage dispute, whatever, has always been Elon and Trump beefing online, and I hope they find a reason to beef again. It's always the funniest. When the worst people you know are fighting, that's when the world is healing, I think. Have a look, see. What do I want to do next? I don't know, maybe he's still hung up on Clinton, right? Maybe he's still thinking about that big, beautiful bill. And Elon doesn't like being second, right? He doesn't like being second best. Oh, Hazbin Hotel is great. I've started watching second season. I've not finished it yet. I've only seen the first episode of it so far, but I've been meaning to catch up on that. And now I'm a bit behind. The Game Awards have released their nominations, actually. I don't know if I'll be streaming the actual show when it's live. It depends on the day, if I feel like it. I might do, I might not. But I'll have a look at the nominations today and see what I want to vote for. In 24 days. I expect Expedition 33 to sweep everything, but we'll see what's been nominated and what might have a chance. In fact, let me do that now. Let me start my Duolingo first. Let's get that out of the way, so I don't forget. Let's play. I've heard he's banning hemp and he's gonna like impact a lot of businesses, isn't it?
Yo necesito dinero.
Yo necesito dinero. Please subscribe. I need money.
¿Dónde está el baño? En el hospital.
En el hospital.
¿Dónde está tu boleto? ¿Dónde está tu boleto? ¿Dónde está tu boleto?
Tu boleto. There we go. I'll be honest, right? I want to see how far Trump is willing to go to avoid having to acknowledge Epstein in any way. Like, it's actually becoming comical now. Like, the moment someone asks him about the Epstein list, he brings up the most stupidest fucking random thing he can think of to distract everyone. Oh, it's a bad enough idea that the UK are having to fucking deal with it. I'm surprised. You know what? The US, I imagine they would be more resistant towards it. But I don't know. Maybe they're also hopped up on the fucking immigration hate train. That they might be able to get passed based on that, saying, "Hey, you'll stop immigrants stealing your jobs or whatever." That'll be enough to incite people into maybe. I don't know. It's stupid as fuck. The fact that it's working here is stupid as fuck. Like, considering how many people are opposed to it, and the government's still pushing it, it's actually insane. It's so fucking tone deaf.
¿Dónde está el museo?
Museo. Un boleto, por favor.
Por favor.
In Ren. In the supermarket. Okay. En el supermercado.
Un boleto a Barcelona.
A ticket to Barcelona. The bank is closed. El banco
El banco.
está cerrado.
Cerrado. Tu autobús está aquí.
Two autobus. There we go. At the airport. En el aeropuerto. In the bank. Okay. In el banco. In the hospital. En el hospital. Oh yeah. I'll do that later. Okay, Wordle. I'll do that next, and then I'll move over to checking out the nominees for the Game Awards. We'll start with this, in fact. Games. There we go. That'll be my starter word. A and an M. I think a lot of people are unaware of how much it will impact them in the future as well. I think a lot of people aren't as resistant to it as they should be because they don't understand not just how it impacts them now, but the implication for the future. Whereas obviously a lot of people like yourself and myself do understand how bad it can be. I think the government are banking on the fact that not everyone is fully up to speed with it, because they think they can push it through with it before anyone realizes. Alright, let's try. It's not gonna be. There's no second letter A, so. No, it's not gonna be frame. Let's try grain. No, I've used a grain already. Hang on, I've used a G already. Grain, there we go. Okay, I got the A in the right place. Doesn't really help much. My pouch. Okay. E, C, M, and A. That's what I've gotten so far. M, P, A, B, oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the one example I always bring up is when they passed the online safety bill, and someone asked them about VPNs, and none of them knew what a fucking VPN was. Like, at the very least, they should probably consult people who know about these things before they make these decisions, right? Okay, let's try CPA. Hmm. What if it ends in ACH? No, there's not gonna be a C there. Right, CHAMP, champ. No, I was close. C something AMP. Not gonna be clamp, is it? It is. Okay, I just got it. Got it on my 5th try. Well, they're gonna fuck around and find out at this rate, aren't they? Okay, Game Awards. Let's vote for this and see what's going. Let's start voting. I'm gonna go in blind. Let's see. Game of the year. We have Expedition 33, Death Stranding, Donkey Kong, Hades 2, Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay, I wasn't expecting Donkey Kong to be on there, to be honest. Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'm surprised to see that one there, but I think it's great that it got recognized for it. I mean, I'm voting Expedition 33. And I'm gonna post about it here. And I'm sure everyone's gonna agree with me, right? Let's look at the next category, though. I've got to use my right to vote. If you'd like to take me to the next category, please. Are these buttons not working on this website? I think they might be having like issues at the moment with too many people logging in at once, maybe to vote. Yeah, the website's not responding. I think they might be having it because they only just announced it. But imagine too many people are probably using it at once, in which case I'll come back to this some other time then. Maybe later today. In fact, let's move on to playing some Time Guesser. Oh, this is a pretty good pick. This is a very nice picture. Oh, hello. Is that Ontario, Canada? There you are, you're a small one. I'll just drop it there. The license plate might have made it a bit too easy. It's not gonna be there though, is it? Because there's like no roads or buildings here apart from this bit here. Am I in the wrong place? Let me look at this license plate as well. Same type of license plate, okay. Definitely Ontario. Am I looking at the wrong Ontario or something? Is there another one that I'm not aware of? Also, how am I going to guess which year this is just from this picture? I'm gonna guess 2019. Okay, Hail Mary, let's go. 3 years off. Where was it? Ah, there is a city. It's just over here. Okay. It's in Toronto. Okay. Family of geese crossing a road in Toronto, Ontario. Oh, okay. And these magazines might be. I'm hoping one of these has a date on there. These look like they're in Cyrillic. Oh, what currency is this? Hard to tell. AFC in the background. This man's watch is fake. A Christian cross. What is this? I can't tell. Oh, hang on. No, I want to say it's not Russia, but it's gonna be one of these countries. Could be Romania. I'm gonna guess Romania in the 90s. 95 was 1 year off, and it was Bulgaria, Sofia. Okay, shit. Next country over. I got the region about right. Is this in France? Early 1920s, I think. Now, where is this? Sao Paulo. Could it be? No, I think that's the name of the store. No, I think that's... Okay, I think this might be in France. There's some writing here, but it's not telling me where it is. I'm gonna just drop it in Paris and hope for the best. 1909. Paris, yeah. Street scene in Paris, Rue de Faubourg Montmartre in the late 1900s, with a dense crowd of pedestrians, carriages, and mounted police navigating one of the city's busiest commercial thoroughfares. 5 kilometers away, that's not a bad guess. Okay, what are these flags? They're celebrating something. This looks like it might be the 80s and 90s. It looks like it might be a political win, perhaps. I think it's some kind of political win. Can't tell by the flag alone. Oh, hang on, is that Greece? I think that's Greece. Let's drop you about there. And I'm gonna guess 1980. 1989, okay. That's pretty close. Supporters of Greece's New Democracy Party celebrating their 62% lead in the national election that nonetheless did not secure enough seats to gain a majority in parliament. Unfortunate. I'm getting better at time guess, so I think this is a pretty fucking good round. The center of population of United States, 13th census, latitude 39, longitude erected by Bloomington World Courier, 1911. Okay, I think I know when this is. Question is, where is it? The center of population of United States to 13th century. Is that gonna be right? I don't think it means right in the middle of the country, but I think it might mean based on like where the population was dispersed. But would it been when the population was dispersed in the 1911? Fuck it, let's drop it right in the middle. I got it spot on for the year, but my guess was a little off. Okay. A man standing beside a wooden signpost marking the U.S. population center in rural Indiana calculated by 1910 census, a time when the American demographic midpoint sat firmly in the Midwest. It has since shifted steadily southwest, and now, according to 2020 census, lies near Hartville, Missouri. Okay. I overshot it by quite a bit then. I got the year right, at least. $41K, that's better than my average. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about today is, hang on, let me return home on this, I'll deal with that later. This TikTok here, actually.
The whole life ahead of we have lost a member of the cosplay community due to bullying. More specifically, racist bullying. Ash was a well-liked cosplayer over on TikTok and did some fantastic videos of them in their Genshin cosplays and a variety of different content to do with cosplaying. They were young, they had their whole life ahead of them. And yet sadly, the hobby that they enthusiastically engaged with and wanted to be a part of was actually a core factor in the reason that they took their own life. Because yes, they were receiving a huge amount of harassment because of the fact that they were a black cosplayer. As a content creator and cosplayer within the J
Like, I'm someone who's not even in the cosplay community, and I deal with this kind of racism all the time.
It's going to be very different.
Just because I have friends in the community.
And when I've talked about this issue with anti-blackness and also just this disregard and
I have a lot of friends who are black cosplayers, and they deal with this sort of thing all the time. I think it's so fucked up.
Telling me that it's not my place to talk about, that I shouldn't be talking about it. Why am I constantly being woke and white knighting? This is why. This is why it shouldn't be up to the people who are facing oppression, who are facing bullying and harassment.
Like, so many people straight up
justify their existence to defend.
Don't say anything when they see this sort of thing happen in front of them.
Everyone should be standing up for everyone else in this community. It shouldn't be up to the people who are being marginalized to stand up for them.
On the XPMs, I think, you know what? She had it coming.
Everybody is vocal. And to be honest, this is just a wider issue in the community.
Let me pause this for a second. I'll get back to this in a second. Honestly, I think with what she did, she tried to get away from me. She tried to fucking flee the country and everything. And I saw the news this morning about it. And honestly, she does fully deserve it, considering like she straight up tried to kill her own people. For those you don't know, the ex-prime minister of Bangladesh recently, she fled the country after the country resisted against her. Really valid resistance as well. But while she was in power, she tried to have the military shoot and kill the student protesters on site. She fled to India. Now she's being charged with crimes against, well, war crimes basically. And straight up, like, when's that in Yahoo's turn, man? They finally got her sentence, but like honestly, it's really fucked up because the reason they were protesting against her, right, is because jobs in the government and in Bangladesh, right, were only being given to people who came from families that fought in the War of Liberation, basically the Civil War. So only those families were getting those jobs, and they were protesting that because, hang on, let's chat. Yeah, it was like 700 to 1,400 protesters, and it was genuinely a fucked up thing to do because she basically didn't want to have to succeed to them, because obviously having people, like the whole nepotism of people who serve the country, the only ones getting jobs in the government, basically meant that you'd only get ass kissers, right? You'd get yes men. You get people who are spineless and won't say anything against you. And obviously, people weren't happy about that because they're being denied jobs purely because they weren't born in the right family, because their ancestors, their great-great-grandparents didn't enlist to fight in the war to become independent, right? The Independence War. and people saying, hey, this is absolutely not fair and it's a really shitty form of nepotism. We're going to protest against this. And then legitimately, I don't know what the fuck possessed her to think this, but she said, all right, cool, deploy the military and start shooting at the protests. And like literally like thousands of people were killed. It was a fucked up situation. 100%. She made a horrible decision. And I think obviously she had to flee the country in the end. And now she's been charged with war crimes, which absolutely she did fucking do. I don't think there's anyone going to be trying to defend her. I don't think anyone should defend her. I think the guy that's currently in power as well, that they got in place, he seems okay. Yeah, the TikTok beeps me whenever I say bad words on their live. No, I'm just talking about the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, the ex-Prime Minister of Bangladesh, because she recently, do you know what, let me take a video about it. Was it Hasina Begum? Let me see if I can find a video about this. Will they not? I know she's currently hiding out there, isn't she? But they don't have any extradition laws, do they, in India? Let's play.
And we're going to head straight to Bangladesh. A special tribunal has found the deposed Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, guilty of crimes against humanity, and she's been sentenced to death. She was being tried.
To be fair, the Indian Prime Minister isn't exactly a great person either, because he's like a big simp for Israel as well. Like Israel. Like India is right up Israel's butt. And they share a lot of not very good views on human rights, putting it lightly. The guy, the PM of India isn't exactly the best person, and I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, why he and her are such good friends, because neither of them are good people.
In absentia, having fled to India in August last year, security has been tightened in and around the tribunal of the capital, Dhaka. Sheikh Hasina was accused of ordering a crackdown on student-led protests.
So yeah, just to bring you up to speed, Kebab, in Bangladesh last year, people were protesting because jobs in the government, right, they were only being given to families of people whose ancestors, whose great-grandparents fought in the independence war. So if your family, let's say you're in Bangladesh, right, and you want a job in the government, if your family didn't fight for independence, you will not be given a job. So people are being denied jobs purely because of their family names, right? The only like military veterans, they were the only ones getting job. If your family had a military veteran in it in any point, then you get a job. If you didn't, then you weren't allowed any jobs. And people were protesting against that. And the Prime Minister at the time, Sheikh Hasina, he basically saw these protests happening and was like, do you know what? Send the military to shoot these people dead. Shoot these student protests. And like 1,000 people, over 1,000 people died.
Were killed. Well, the special tribunal has been...
Yeah, she just sent the military to kill them all.
Hours. It's just finished reading...
she eventually got deposed and she fled to India.
Here is the moment, though, that the former Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, was sentenced to death.
For all these three...
Being sentenced to death, though, is fucked up. I think she probably does deserve it.
To inflict her with only one sentence, that is sentence of death.
Considering how many people she sentenced to death, I think she probably does deserve it at this point.
So that was the moment there of sentencing. We can cross...
The way everyone cheered in that room as well.
Covering this for us in Dhaka, Arunade Mukherjee and Veena Gupta, who is in Delhi, where Sheikh Hasina is living in exile. First, though, let's go to Arunade. Just bring us right up to date.
Lewis, you heard that little bit there.
The fact that she's a shitty human being aside, right? I do always bring up the fact that people saying, oh yeah, these countries aren't as progressive as they are in the West, when countries like Bangladesh had female prime ministers before America had a female vice president. Like, she is a fucked up human being, don't get me wrong, but at least the country's progressive, right? More progressive than the West is, anyway.
Captured when the announcement was
There's a
made,
silver lining there.
it was read out that she has been sentenced to death. The judge essentially saying there is only one sentence, and that is death. It was met with applause within the court, and outside.
Yeah, the fact that they applauded it is insane.
Activity, a small group of people who had gathered over here.
Yeah, because like I'm pretty sure she's been alive for the longest, and even before then, like the election was between her and another woman, wasn't it? And isn't she part of the left-wing party? Like, this is the left-wing party that was ordering a firing squad on protesters.
You know, broke out into cheers and sloganeering, saying that yes, the guilty must.
I mean, left or right, the government's corrupt, then it's corrupt, right? It doesn't help anyone if it's corrupt.
Coming out of the court complex, being greeted by.
And they were using that kind of nepotism to keep it corrupt.
There are also the public who's gathered here, but because this is the court complex, not so many people have been allowed inside. There is a larger gathering outside, who I can actually hear as I speak to you, who've been sloganeering and essentially chanting ever since that verdict came out. As we've been reporting since this morning, Lewis, this has been a very emotive trial. This has been a very sensitive case, not just because of who was being tried for crimes against humanity, but just the manner in which the violence and the police crackdown played out last year.
Netanyahu next. Sentence him next.
Prime Minister for 15 years in Bangladesh, fleeing to.
I mean, yeah, it's all nepotism, isn't it?
Position as Prime Minister. So,
I'm pretty sure that's probably what got her in power in the first place.
Detailed the extent of the police atrocities, you know, talked about case-to-case situations about how it all played out in Dhaka last year, after which they did go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Essentially, they were looking at a few criteria when they were looking at the charges under which she was being tried. One, of course, the failure to protect the protesters from the police.
I want to know what was going through her mind, though, when she said, hey, my people are protesting against me. Let me send the military to shoot every one of them dead. What was going through her mind to make her go from one point to the next? Like, I'm sure there must have been at least half a dozen steps in between she could have taken, right? Before resorting to that kind of... Like, she didn't even say rubber bullets. She's like, no, live ammunition. Fucking open fire. How fucked up was she be to go to that, like, that extreme straight away?
Down. Also inciting the violence through speeches, and most importantly, the sanction.
I don't think she was high. I mean, maybe high on power, but I think she genuinely believed. I think it's because she's been in power for so long, she felt untouchable, and she genuinely believed that she could get away with it. Like, she 100% believed that she could kill 1,000 people of her own population, right? And that she'd be able to cover it up. And no one would be able to oppose it, or that she'd be sending a message, right? She thought this would be what it would take to get everyone back in line and not oppose me anymore. I think it's because she's been in power for so long that she thought she could get away with it.
Approval of the use of lethal force against these protesters.
Yes, right. She did feel untouchable.
These sort of allegations, under these charges, is what Sheikh Hasina was found guilty under, and also she was given awarded the death penalty. She, along with her former interior minister, have been sentenced to death. Both of them significantly not part of this trial in that sense, because they're not here. They've been tried in absentia. And the judge also made an interesting observation, saying that the fact that they're not here.
I don't know what she was expecting though, considering, like, hey, you know, this is a country that's known for overthrowing corrupt leaders and fighting for its independence, right? What the fuck did she think was going to happen? If anything, it's in their blood, right, to overthrow corrupt leaders and oppression and, you know, resist and fight for freedom, because that's what the fucking country was founded on.
The fact that they're absconding,
so the flag represents,
essentially illustrates their views, which has also been taken into account. The fact that they did not.
Yeah, she bit off more than she could chew this time.
Who was present, Lewis, was the former police chief who was here. He's the judge seemed to take a more lenient.
Exactly, that's what the red in the flag is for.
For a final confirmation.
Like, people forget, this is the fucking country that, you know, survived a genocide from the British, right? Not many people survive a genocide that the British are doing, right? Or being oppressed by the British and walk away from that.
On what the sentencing was for the police chief, who was the only person who was standing trial, who was actually...
In fact, we have multiple countries, like, with history of falling to the British, not opposing them and getting their independence from that.
More crowds I can see have gathered over here. There is a sense of...
You know what I find weird, Encore, really? I've seen on TikTok as well a lot of this. Whenever I see, like, TikToks about Bangladesh specifically, I see a lot of people like from Pakistan mentioning, oh, it's still East Pakistan, or like basically being racist about it, right? And still referring to Bangladesh as East Pakistan and basically that sort of shit. And I don't get it, right? Because when I click on these profiles, they're all like free Palestine, fuck Israel. Motherfucker, you guys were the template, right? This whole, oppressing an entire country and claiming it as your own. Israel are copying you. This is your history being done again, just in the Middle East this time. And I don't get the cognitive dissonance people can have when they say, oh yeah, free Palestine, the oppression of Gaza is wrong, but also oppress this country, we still refer to it as our own because we oppressed them in the past and we want their land. How do you have this dissonance? This is just diet Zionism. Or maybe Zionism is the diet version of whatever the fuck they were doing, because like they straight up did genocidal shit. They killed students and like university professors and shit to try and stop the country from rebelling and getting independence. Didn't work, of course, but like they were doing all sorts of insidious shit to try and make sure that Bangladesh didn't become an independent country and was still called East Pakistan because, again, they were the original Zionists. Israel was following their example.
The media here, but there are also families who had arrived here.
But it's just cognitive dissonance, man.
Lost people during the protests. You also have a lot of the student leaders and students who had participated in this protest last year. We met someone who had lost his son in those protests who was 29 years old. So, you've got that kind of emotion really being,
I like that dude's headband.
outside the court.
Arunde, thank you so much for that.
That man is cool and he knows it.
There with events in the court in the last hour or so. Well, as Arunde was mentioning, the former Prime Minister in exile has been living in exile in India, and our correspondent is there. Davina Gupta is in Delhi for.
Thing is, right. You know for a fact, if this was a Western country, like that she was doing the shit in, the CIA would have sent an assassin by now and, taken it out immediately. Because this is a small, like, Asian country that's, like, far away from the Western, like, hemisphere, and, like, America and US and the UK and stuff, they don't care. But if it was, the CIA absolutely would 100% have sent an assassin and then installed their own dictator in its place, right? Its own leader, like a puppet.
For us. Davina, just talk us through what...
Probably wasn't worth the cost of a plane ticket for this one.
Well, the next step would be another question where Sheikh Hasina would be extradited to Bangladesh or not. Now, senior officials have told the BBC that this verdict will not have any impact on their request. What the country has to also see is whether there are allegations of a political vendetta against Sheikh Hasina would stand true or not. What about her safety once she goes back? So these are questions that senior...
Does India have extradition laws? Hang on, let me look this up. India extradition. In both contract and state to deter. Okay. I mean, what she did is, if it's a crime in both countries, they will extradite, but I think they should.
Officials will be
but like you said, like the guy in charge of India is not exactly the best person either. He's like best friends with Netanyahu. That's like the biggest red flag out there.
To allow Sheikh Hasina and to allow Bangladeshi authorities to get Sheikh Hasina back to Bangladesh, India has been unwilling so far. They have only said this is a matter of judicial and legal inquiry. They have also said that they support free and fair elections in Bangladesh and will be willing to engage with a government that is elected by a popular mandate. For now, Sheikh Hasina
seems like I think they should do.
She's been speaking to local media and the BBC through an email interview in which she's also mentioned that this is a kangaroo court. She feels that this is a...
Considering India helped Bangladesh get its independence as well.
So just giving a sense of...
I guess his loyalty is more towards her than it is to her country.
The legal status. And
I mean, they're both corrupt as hell, so it shouldn't surprise anyone.
The opinion of Sheikh Hasina, in her case, is that the criminal proceedings aren't valid in and of themselves in Bangladesh. Is that right?
Well, what she's been saying is that this is a court which is set up for a political vendetta. She's not represented directly. There's a lawyer which was chosen by the state by her opponents. So essentially, she has made it clear that she doesn't believe in these proceedings through various email interviews. Now, one must also see that this is a special tribunal, or the International Court of Tribunal, which was set up by her government way back in 2009 to prosecute those that they believed were guilty of crimes because of the war against Pakistan, which is called the Liberation War in Bangladesh in 1971, when Bangladesh was carved out and gained freedom. Now, that particular special tribunal has also been accused by critics of being biased, of them targeting...
One of my favorite facts, actually, about Bangladesh, when it received its independence, right, in 1971, no other country would recognize its independence. And the very first country to recognize Bangladesh as an independent country and address it as such was Israel. And the way Bangladesh responded to being recognized by Israel is by telling Israel to return its stolen land back to Palestine, which is the most based fucking response you could ever give. It's genuinely like hating Israel is part of my culture. It's in my blood to oppose Israel and its occupation of Palestine and Gaza. And I think, like, you know, when you're acknowledged as a country for the very first time and finally on the world stage, and the very first thing you do is say free Palestine, that's a message, right? That's based as all hell.
Position of Sheikh Hasina through the years, and now we have seen that this ICT, as it called, has been reconstituted once the Awami League lost power, and has been hearing this case in a 3-member bench, and the sentencing was done today. But in all likelihood, we are waiting for Sheikh Hasina's fresh statement, but in the past she's maintained that she doesn't believe that this court is working in a transparent manner.
All right, next thing I do want to talk about is, like I said, this video I was talking about earlier. Let me bring it up on Instagram, actually. So this is Adi Harajuku, and she's talking about a cosplayer, right? A black cosplayer who was 20 years old, right? And he recently committed suicide, unfortunately. And a contributing factor to why is because the amount of bullying and racism towards people of color within the cosplay community, right? Which is fucked up, because I have a lot of friends who are really fucking talented, right? You see so many people like who are of color who are talented cosplayers, talented artists, and it's genuinely sad to think about how often it gets reduced to their skin color. You'll see the most talented fucking person in the world, right? The most talented fucking costume you've ever seen, the most amazing thing you've ever seen. And the comments we follow people saying, oh, you're too dark to play that character, or you don't look right, or you got the wrong skin color, or you should only dress as black people. And it's fucked up how bold people are in saying something like that. Someone who works hard to obviously do cosplay and just, you know, express themselves, have fun. To the point where a 20-year-old is committing suicide because they don't want to deal with this kind of harassment anymore.
More specifically, racist bullying. Ash was a well-liked cosplayer.
I think people are just too fucking stupid and too fucking bold with what they say.
In their Genshin cosplays and a variety of different content to do with cosplaying. They were young, they had their whole life ahead of them. And yet sadly, the hobby that they enthusiastically engaged with and wanted to be a part of was actually a core factor in the reason that they took their own life. Because yes, they were receiving a huge amount of harassment because of the fact that they were a black cosplayer. As a content creator and cosplayer within the J-fashion and cosplay community, I am morbidly aware of the fact that the way I'm going to be treated is going to be very different than my darker skinned peers. And when I've talked about this issue with anti-blackness and also just this disregard and disrespect towards people of colour within the cosplay community, I often get other white people telling me that it's not my place to talk about, that I shouldn't be talking about it. Why am I constantly being woke and white knighting?
The problem is the reason we constantly have to talk about this sort of thing is because it keeps happening, right? Like, I would absolutely love so much if I never have to mention racism in any community again, because it just stops happening, right? But as long as it keeps happening, we need to keep addressing it and bringing it up. Because, like, if you're, like, it's Martin Luther King, he said, you know, silence is compliance. If you don't oppose it, then you're complicit. Which is why every single time people see racism, they need to oppose it. You need to be against it. You need to speak out against it. You don't need to sit by idly and let it happen. Because then it leads to shit like this happening. And I don't get how people can literally see someone say the most horrible fucking shit to another human being and turn a blind eye to it. And I know a lot of the reason is because it doesn't affect them, so why should they care? But, you know, it's affecting other people in your social circle around you. Like, do you not have friends who are going to be affected by this sort of thing? It's such a fucking privileged thing. But then, like, if you then say, oh, you're a piece of shit for not opposing it sort of thing, they get all upset about it. And I'm like, why? Okay, if you don't want to be, you know, called out for being someone who stands by and won't step in. And do you know what the worst part about this is, right? The worst part is this happens in the cosplay community, where people are standing by and letting others be racist and hurtful for others, right? They're all doing it while dressed up as fucking characters, like Goku or fucking Naruto or some shit, who would absolutely step in and protect those who are being attacked like this, right? They spent all their money on media, consuming media, and like literally making it the entire personality based around these characters that do nothing but preach things like friendship and protecting those who are downtrodden and vulnerable and weak. And then when shit like that's happening in front of them, they turn the other way. Like, they're spending all of their money on shit that they don't even incorporate. Like, what do they even like about these things then, right? What's the point of like spending all your money on fucking anime and video games when you very clearly do not give a shit about the message these things are trying to portray, right? It's so fucked up. Like, do they just fucking have crayon shoved up their nose and like drool whilst watching cool fight scene while not understanding what the fuck is going on or what the fuck the message of this media is? Like, this is why it annoys me so much. Like, especially because it's happening in a community where it shouldn't be happening in at all, right? Like, fucking Dragon Ball Z has an entire arc about Frieza being a racist and telling you why racism is bad because, you know, he uses slurs to refer to Saiyans by calling them monkeys, right? And shows you that, hey, this guy's a racist. He's a bad person. He hates all other races, right? And he's mean to them. Don't be like this. And then these motherfuckers go on the internet and call people the N-word. Did they just completely miss all that fucking heavy-handed messaging? Well, apparently they did.
This is why. This is why it shouldn't be up to the people who are facing oppression, who are facing bullying and harassment, to constantly having to try and justify their existence to defend themselves. Everyone in the community should be involved in this conversation.
You should protect your spaces against this sort of thing. Don't allow it in your community.
People who are being marginalized to stand up for themselves on their own. Stuff like this is
it's the highest degree of hypocrisy.
And to be honest, this is just a wider issue in the community that also needs addressing, and that is just the rampant bullying and harassment. Just be aware that when you leave a mean comment, a backhanded comment, when you spread rumours and misinformation about people, this is what can happen. This can be the straw that breaks the camel's back for anyone. You don't know if your comment is one on top of a mountain of others that is just a tipping point for somebody. If you don't like something that you see, it costs nothing to disengage and scroll away. I just feel painfully sorry for Ash's family. I feel painfully sorry for the people that knew Ash. I feel so sorry for Ash themselves, who doesn't get to enjoy or live the rest of their life, and they had a lot of life left, because of the way that people treated them and because of the isolation and loneliness and sadness they must have felt to make that decision. And I just hope all the people who left comments like that negatively on their post, regardless of how deep they thought their comment was, I hope you know that blood is on your hands. I hope you know that you are part of the reason that somebody has chosen to not exist anymore and that their family now has to carry the weight of that pain instead. We have lost a member.
Honestly, it just fucks me up so much. It costs nothing to say nothing, right? Shutting the fuck up is free. And it's what these people need to understand and practice more. No, that they apparently do think it's cool to be mean to the people. They think being mean is a personality. And it's fucked up. Like, why? The worst part is they were doing it to seem cool in front of a group of strangers on the internet, right? They were being mean to another human being like this because they think it makes them look cool in front of everyone else. People they have never met, will never meet, ever. That's the very reason why they did it. It's so fucked up and depressing. Anyway, I'm going to have a quick break before I play some God of War. I'll be back in just a moment. Enjoy whatever ad shows up, I guess. Be right back. you look at the spectrograph of this song, it has the number 666 pentagram. 666 pentagram as the fucking visualizer. Like, how fucking creative is this soundtrack? Like, to pay that much attention to detail to it. It's genuinely an incredible game in my opinion, and the fact that the soundtrack has some... It's such a clever little thing. This is what a actual pentagram sounds like, if anyone was wondering.
My question was, are you Haitian?
He's racially profiled one of the officers that's pulled him over.
Look, man, I really need you to do the exercise. If you don't do it, then I'm gonna say that you're refusing to do the exercise.
The joke I saw online, so it's not my joke, but I think it's fucking amazing, is someone said how they're gonna make a suicide prevention hotline. No, sorry, a suicide awareness hotline for ICE agents, just to make sure ICE agents are aware that it's an option for them.
Stop. Stop this. Let's go. Stop this.
What about my kids?
We're gonna take care of it.
No,
But
I'm not
personally-
going in there. Let me talk to your supervisor.
Again, you can.
You reckon because we gave Will that hat before he grew his horns, and his horns grew through it, that hat's now permanently attached to him?
Yeah, you have to like sort off with like scissors or something.
Yeah. Still probably did it better.
To its former glory.
I mean, that one was better than the one before.
Gross every single
Like, they were going for a completely different tone, that's for certain.
Saying it, I don't like having to say
Oh, I
it
thought
so
you were
many
saying
times.
I'm
gross. I'm thinking.
I'll let it pass, because your dad's kind of cute.
One of the changes they made is they made Iroh less of a creep, but more charming. People think Superman is some kind of fucking power fantasy, like this is the strongest man in the entire world. He can beat anyone, he can do whatever he wants, no one can stop him. Right? That's what they think this is supposed to be, but no, that's Homelander from The Boys. Superman isn't a great character because he can do those things. Superman is a great character that has the potential to do those things, but he chooses not to, right? He chooses not to dominate the world. He chooses not to do whatever he wants. He chooses to help people and be kind instead, right? He has the power to kill anyone he wants, and he chooses to choose mercy every single time. That's what his strength is. The strength is that he's a good person, right? He doesn't let the power go to his head. He doesn't have a big ego. He's not full of himself. He's not constantly like whatever the fuck Ben Shapiro thinks he's supposed to be. He's a down-to-earth good person that believes in helping others because he's human. That's what the human experience... In fact, he says this directly in Lex Luthor's face in the movie. Like right up until 2016, where Trump sacrificed Harambe to win the presidency. And then again in 2024, when he sacrificed Peanut the squirrel. Like, have you noticed every single time Trump gets elected, a significant, prominent online animal influencer gets killed? 2016, Trump became president. He sacrificed Harambe to do it. He's been making blood sacrifices to get the presidency. No significant animal, like public figure, died until 2020. So 2020, he didn't get it. 2024, Peanut the squirrel dies. Immediately after, Trump's back. Somehow Trump returned.
It's everything going on. It's brutal. There's nothing good about it. But I do try to see the silver linings and things. Now, whenever my girlfriend gets mad at me, I accuse her of anti-Semitism.
See, this is how you do comedy. Ricky Gervais learned from this.
Surely that can't work because, you know, your girlfriend's Jewish. We have a solution for that too. I go, you're a self-hating Jew.
See, this is how you do comedy. This is how you do edgy comedy specifically. Whereas Ricky Gervais gets on stage and talks about being cancelled on Twitter every single fucking act and then does something transphobic. Like, he would never have the balls to do a joke or a comedy set like that. Dude was arguing with women who teach at universities, have PhDs, and are doctors. and his source was a clip of Jordan Peterson on a podcast. Seraph, I agree, honestly. Instead of separating by gender, they should separate things by body weight, like they do in boxing, basically.
The light.
I don't know if it's gonna happen to anyone. I'm glad it happened to her. Alright, and return. Let me go ahead and set up some God of War real quick. Let me get rid of this. Hang on. One of the most annoying things about streaming on TikTok is the fact they make you solve a capture every hour to stay live. I guess they must have a really bad bot problem or something. Let's play. Watch this. Let me load the game up. And let me stop my music. As much as I love this track. Oh yeah, I am. I went and got myself a drink. In fact, what I'm drinking right now is Palestine Cola. If you can see that, hang on. Let's chat. There we go. I actually prefer it to regular cola these days. Let's play. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, where am I? Okay, here's where I am. I need you to shoot that, I think.
That helps, right? Guess we have to go down and go up.
These passages seem too small for giants. Why do you laugh?
Oh, you're serious.
I am always serious.
I forget. Mom always said you never took races in history. Giants are just a race, like elves and Holgerfolk. It doesn't mean they're big.
What of the world serpent?
Okay, in that case, giant also means big. There's only one of them.
I love the way that I am always serious. You think he has made a few dad jokes here and there. I think the voice acting in this is superb. I think fucking Atreus is one of the best voice actors, like as a kid. I think he has so many good moments in this. Like his performance is 10 out of 10. And Christopher Judge as Kratos is like incredible. I think he's better than the original. But I guess he's playing a different version of the character, isn't he? Do I want this? No, I don't think maybe. Gives me defense and core. No, it's not worth it. Strength is where I'm at. I'm going maximum damage. I want to kill things as fast as possible. I hit that from here, I wonder. By me, I mean, can the boy hit that from here? No. Okay. Oh, that's a Norn chest. Hang on. Supposed to go this way, right? Which I assume so. No, it's this way. Okay. Oh, I hate these things. Did I get it? Okay, good. Now I have to deal with you. Shit. Do you know what? No, I'm not gonna waste it. I'm not gonna waste it. I should have been more careful. I'm gonna need that stone later. It's a pretty fucking good game. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, which means most things can kill me in one hit. Hakim, how are you doing, dude? Oh, it's summoning more. Okay, I'm gonna have to take it out first then. No, you don't. Don't do that. No, I did it. Shit, don't do this. I'm annoyed I had to waste a skill on this, but fuck it, I'll take it. How you doing today, John? I'm hoping you're doing well. Okay, this is for a chest somewhere. I can knock these down. Oh, I've not played that one yet. I played Shredder's Revenge, and I thought Shredder's Revenge was quite good. I like my old school, like, side-scrolling beat-em-up games. There's a treasure chest around here somewhere. I found part of the puzzle for it. There'll be a way across there as well. Oh, hang on. I can climb this. God damn it. I ran into that attack. I really love to like the old school type beat 'em up games. I genuinely wish there's more of them. I think we need more like couch co-op games as well. Like, I hate the fact that most games just don't have multiplayer in them anymore. you doing here? Oh, he's a big boy, shit. Okay, I didn't expect the big boy to come out. Do you know what? I know people don't like RE6 because it's not the best one, but it was a fun game to play co-op. Some of my friends are really into Peak. I've had a lot of friends who are having a great time playing that. No, but I'd love another co-op RE game like RE5 and RE6. Yeah, so was Shredder's Revenge as well. Nope, I don't want to be the one stuck in a corner. I want them to be stuck in the corner. I keep letting them do this to me. I should know better. I hate that it loads me back facing the wrong direction. I really am. If anything, I should be the one doing the bullying. This guy attacks really quickly. I need to be able to block him more easily. I could revive, but I don't want to waste it. I know I'm gonna need that resurrection stone later. I love the way he yeets his son with his shoulder. I also need to stop running in and let them come to me first. I say that and I'll immediately run in anyway. It is. I need to keep my distance from them, but I keep running in anyway. Maybe if I parry every single attack that gets thrown my way, I'll be fine. Leave my son alone. Got him. Just don't pay attention to how little health I had left. Okay, I'm seeing the other one there. Yeah, that's all you have to do, parry every single thing they throw at you. And there should be 3 of them, so there's one there, one there. Where's the third one? How do I get there?
Boy, another light crystal.
Okay, I've got this one.
Just look at this place. It feels so...
dead.
I was gonna say ancient, but it works too.
He's so blunt and to the point. Ah. I see. Ah, hello. This thing's in my way. Hang on. There we go. I assume I take it over here. Ah, hang on. There's a chest.
I see something up there.
Those are the symbols. E, N, R. I'm guessing this goes somewhere else then. Okay, I brought this to the wrong place. Hang on, I can do this. That's N. That's B. And then there was one more over here, wasn't there? Needs to be an R. That should be the correct solution. The overarching story of this game. Okay, so Kratos is the Greek god of war. He killed every god in Greece because for revenge. So essentially, in the original trilogy of this game, he was a very angry, evil person. He used to be in service of the god Ares, the god of war. And the god of war made him kill his own wife and daughter. And their ashes, he was cursed to have their ashes in his skin, which is why he's so pale white. Because he's got the ashes of his family in his skin. And he swore revenge on Ares for making him kill his family, so he kills Ares and became the god of war. The other gods didn't like that. The fact that one of their own could be killed like that. So naturally, they wanted Kratos gone, and they betrayed him, so then he went and killed all of them. And in this one, he's now ended up in Midgard. He had a wife named Faye. She died. And her last request was to have her ashes scattered from the highest peak in all the 9 realms. He had a son with Faye. His name is Atreus. And he has a strained relationship with the son. And this game is basically all about him learning to love his son. That's basically what the story is. Like, he never got the chance to have a family before, and he's got the chance now, but he's not sure how to do it. Because he's been such an angry, violent man his whole life. I can parry projectiles now. Shit.
Keep it up.
No, I can do this. I can do this one. It is, the man has had a very hard life. Like, in the original trilogy, he was the bad guy, basically, is what I love telling people. Because he would kill so many innocent people who got in his way. And he's now only just starting to regret that. Because before, he was a guy who had nothing to lose, right? He was an immortal god of war. No one can stop him. But now he's got a son and he has something to lose. And he's, you know, become a different person because of that. One of these guys are going to come to life, aren't they? Is it you? Or... It is. It's one hell of a redemption story as well. I'm literally playing tennis with these guys, but I just deflect. I'm using this as practice, so I want to practice deflecting projectiles. If you parry it just right, you can send it back to them. I might as well get the practice in while I can, right? See how good I can get at this timing. I can take him now. There we go. Finally, help me get some practice in. I can control the sun, yeah, so I can press a button to make him shoot arrows. So I'm controlling both of them at the same time.
Look here.
Sir.
Kratos is Greek, so he can't read Norse rune, so he gets his son to read for him. When the mountain was cold, it was Meloda and Onebris who gave it life. Wandering souls from distant lands were tasted of the mead of poetry in search of inspiration found the mead of poetry. Okay, I think I know this. I know the story. And each other found great love. To the summit of Midgard's great mountain, the secret bridge was built. Hence, they would make their hearth and fortress to live free of prophecy and know only themselves and each other. The mountain became a shelter for the outcasts and artists. Jotnar and new friends made. And to this beacon, many souls made pilgrimage. Even now, as we shelter from the storm, let's not forget the beckoning spirit of the mountain that was. The mountain was used to be pretty amazing. Mom always did love artists. So there's a story in Norse mythology, right, where there was a mead of poetry where anyone who drank of this mead would be gifted with an inspiration for poetry and music and the arts, right? And Odin wanted that knowledge. So Odin transformed into a raven and drank all of it, and then tried to steal it basically by flying back to Asgard with the mead of poetry. But he couldn't hold it all inside of himself, right? He spilt some of it down onto Midgard, which is where people became enlightened and created poetry and art themselves. But it's also said that whilst he was carrying it, he really needed to go to the toilet. So he accidentally leaked out some of the mead of poetry from the other end. And that also landed on Midgard, and that's where shit poetry comes from and the shit art comes from. So, yeah, all art comes from the mead of art and poetry, right? But if you make bad art or bad poetry, it's because you tasted Odin's shit. That's the Norse explanation for why some people are really bad at poetry. You either drank some of the mead from which Odin spilt on his way back, or you drank some of the mead he pissed out. Oh, okay, let's go back around. I think this is where I need to go, so let me just double check everywhere else before I go ahead. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, this room is mostly empty. I've checked everywhere else. Okay, we're good. I can tell this is where I need to go because there's a loading screen hidden behind this. They make you slow down for a bit so they can load in the next area.
This is a lot of bodies.
Tell me what you see.
Well, they look like men, not giants.
Correct. Thieves seeking treasure. See the traps?
Oh yeah. Lucky for us, they set them all off.
Be grateful these stay dead.
I like how he's teaching, giving a little lesson along the way as well.
The statue! We made it across!
I've not read Magnus Chase. What kind of book is it?
Can you read it?
Yes, sir. Oh, this is Durathror, one of the 4 stags of the World Tree. He's supposed to watch the entrance to Jotunheim while the giants sleep. Think he's still there?
I do not know. Boy.
I've seen this language before.
Oh, what is this? The serpent cannot be spoken to, but his belligerence towards the Aesir is unmistakable. The destruction of Tyr's temple is infeasible while he remains. However, his presence has caused the Lake of the Nine to submerge it completely. Therefore, the larger aim of fettering realm travel is still achieved. Someone doesn't want people crossing the 9 realms. Alright, go there. I knew it, I was gonna miss something. Alright, let's open this door. Oh, that was unblockable. I should not have done that.
How was that?
Oh, I can't go that way yet. Oh, there's 2 of them here. Okay.
Almost there.
3 of them. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, okay, I know what Percy Jackson is. I've got friends who are really into Percy Jackson.
Wow. The highest peak in the realms. Think Mom knew this was the Giant's Mountain?
No. The request has been more complicated than she could have foreseen.
Oh, was it the same author, Rick Riordan?
It's a name, I think. Raslair. It means terror.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
What's that? Weird. There's a candle all tangled up with string and some sort of animal hide. Some kind of lantern? No wick, though.
That is of no use to us. The Bifrost lights our way.
Hey, who do you think lit these torches? The dead don't need light.
Eyes open.
No, he's making a very good point. Who did light those torches?
Whoa.
This game is so fucking pretty, man. I say it every single time I play this.
Mine. And if this claw
But visually, the art direction is so good in this.
Alright, how do we use it?
Have a look. What can I do with this?
I think I see how this works. The claw's on one side, and if we get this unstuck... Oh no! I think the rope's stuck under that rock.
That was careless.
Yes, sir.
Called his dad, sir.
Stuck.
It is stuck.
Find our way up through there. After, you know, getting rid of those things.
Oh shit.
I'm coming to you.
No, I think I can do this. If these things explode, so I need to keep my distance from them. To be fair, he doesn't know that yet. He doesn't know that his dad has killed an entire pantheon of gods. Okay, it's only one of them that can explode. It's this one. Okay, let's not hit him. You're fine, I can hit you. No, yeah, I can't hit that one, dude.
Father!
I need to keep my... it's annoying because, like, obviously they're gonna come right at me. So I gotta keep my distance between myself and them.
Ready yourselves!
I can take him out first, the rush shouldn't be too bad. It's all about... you can spam the throw axe as well, it's probably one of the best ways to do it. But also, you just gotta keep your distance from him, really. It's made more difficult by the fact that other enemies are charging me constantly. Like this guy. I'll take him out first. That's one less problem to deal with. Oh shit. I lost track of him.
Hang on!
Dude just came out of nowhere. RKO'd out of nowhere. It's because I cranked the difficulty all the way up to the highest, so it normally isn't this difficult. But I've made it difficult for myself, so I really only have myself to blame for it. Thing is though, when he explodes, he does send the friends around him off as well. Okay, no, there's two of them. There's two of them.
I'm coming to you.
I shouldn't have done that.
Here we go.
Okay, let me do this again. like that one. Oh no, he's going for my son. I thought he already blew up once. There's a brief moment when they explode. There's a brief moment we can hit them before they recharge the next explosion. I was hoping to get a big hit in during that moment. Like if I blow him up there, and if I hit him again straight after, he won't explode. I got this. Let's gotta keep them both at bay. It's made worse by the fact that they can jump at me like that. If I can focus on one at a time, it would definitely be easier. Oh shit, shit. I was mid-attack. I'm gonna have to use it on this one, I think. No, he did it again immediately. He did it after I already started attacking. Obviously, because I'm mid-attack animation, I can't cancel the attack.
Prepare yourself.
There we go. What I need to be is not be so greedy, because I keep overcommitting to the attack. There's not really that many enemies, it's just the two that are really problematic. He's gonna do it again, that's not running yet. There we go. Well, I think... No, there's one more. Okay, so I was not paying attention. You can sort of cancel your attacks in this one with a block or a parry, but the timing is quite tight on it. Hang on, there was one that fell down here. There we go, I think that was the last one. It's slow but more deliberate combat, if that makes sense. Have you played anything like Dark Souls or Monster Hunter? I'd say it's more similar to that sort of thing, in the sense that, like, the combat isn't as fast, but it's more like you have to think ahead and know your timing better.
Read it.
Yes, sir.
It's less about actual reaction time. It's more about being able to think ahead and predict.
One hand wrote, Jotnar only. And another wrote, and also dwarves. Should we add to it?
No.
The machinery in here looks almost dwarven. The stonework, that's definitely Jotnar. You know, I think the giants not only mined the mountain, but actually lived here.
Okay, let's have a look. I'm supposed to go in here, aren't I? Oh, it's Brock.
Woke up every Draugr in the mountains. Should have figured.
You had a way around the Black Breath all along?
Now don't go thinking I could have gotten you past it, you big sack of meat. I got ways around most everything, especially up here. Time was, my folk had the run of this joint. Improved the design of the Jotnar traps and built workarounds to boot. Why you think they're so devious? Oh, that reminds me. Watch out for traps.
Brock,
Fuck else you need?
how come your brother's got half your brand?
Cause I ain't in a working relationship with that footlicker no more. I wasn't about to let him use it without me, and he likewise. Only thing to do was split the brand 50-50 down the middle. Guess that was the last thing we saw eye to eye on.
What can you upgrade for me?
Hit the road.
Alan Bow upgrade. Can I upgrade that? Help button. Any successful operation roll. Oh, maybe. Executioner's Cleave. X kills grant health burst. Yeah, let's get all of them. It is. It's Brock from Brock and Sindri, the two sons of Ivaldi. Not sure if they were in the book you read, but they're pretty popular dwarves when it comes to Norse mythology. They're the ones that made Mjolnir.
And Virginia? You again.
Yeah, I need one of these. They're great in this, because in this one, Brock is very foul-mouthed, and his brother Sindri is like a germaphobe. So he likes things to be sanitized and clean.
Okay, if that'll hold you for now. What'll it be, Shorty?
Oh, he can't afford anything. Ooh. Yes, please.
Don't be too careful now. So,
We'll come back here when I get more money.
sticking around for grains of wisdom?
Does he have any more dialogue for me? I don't think he does. I've spoken to him plenty.
Wow. How big is this place?
It is a mountain. Big.
Oh, that's fair. That's one of Odin's ravens. But, you know, I'll show you an example of what he used to be like. So I always show people the contrast, because you need to understand the journey this guy has been on. See how much better he's become. Watch this. This is from the previous trilogy of the game. When he was killing the Greek pantheon. And this is when he kills Poseidon. But it just shows the kind of contrast of what he used to be like versus what he is now.
Zeus should have kept you where you belong. No matter how many gods fall, there will always be another to stand against you.
They will fall as well.
The death of Olympus means that...
Yeah, he was technically the villain originally.
Poseidon.
Like, he was angry and brutal. Dude took no prisoners. This POV shot, so you can see him trying to run away because he's like, oh no, this man's gonna fuck me up. I need to get out of here. And then you get this shot. And it makes you click the analog sticks in to gouge his eyes out. Dude just casually killed the god of the sea. Watch this. But honestly, like, it's such a big contrast, but it's like, it shows you the perspective. Like, even though he's like really angry and violent in this as well, like, this is him being restrained compared to how violent he was originally.
More traps.
There's a tunnel, but you won't fit.
Take it.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Oops.
You okay?
Of course.
Grazed me a little. That's fine. Did I miss something? If anything, he got buffed, because if anyone tries to fuck with his son, you are gonna get destroyed. Vin Diesel was right. Family is his true strength. Hang on, there's another one. There he is. Oh shit. You're not the one I want to get hit by. Quick before he explodes again. I reckon Vin Diesel would love this game. It's literally all about family. I need a mod for this game where it replaces Kratos with Vin Diesel.
What happened to him?
He died.
Yeah.
There we go, got him. Like, yeah, he's already halfway there, right? Just gotta shave that beard and make him tan. And then this entire series could be a prequel to Fast and Furious. This is where he learned about family.
Think you can move it? Looks kind of heavy.
I can move it.
And we're
Of course he can move it.
still attached to the...
I see that. There.
Let's go!
I like how confident he is he can move. Like, yeah, I can move. I've moved continents. There should be no problem. Oh, I see.
Maybe there's
Oh, I need to move it further back. Boy, hold my axe. Hang on, there's stuff here, isn't there? What's over here?
Look! Another lantern!
Oh wait, hang on. Let me go back. I've missed something.
What could they be for? There's something special about them. I can feel it.
Oh man, can I not go back? Have I locked myself out? I think I might have missed some stuff now. Oh wait, hang on. No, I can go this way. I didn't go across this bridge.
I think you got him.
Oh, another raven. These are one of Odin's ravens that are spying on you. These are Draugr, so these are obviously the undead. They've just been still for so long they've turned to stone for a bit. No, I almost hit him. Not while I'm that close. Shit. I'm not wasting another stone on this one. They're the undead from Norse mythology, like the ones in Skyrim as well. Knock this down. I can get back up here when I need to. Don't want to go that way yet. I'm following them in on this bridge. Essentially, yeah.
If it is not useful.
So the Greek gods rule over Athens and, you know, Greece, and the Norse gods rule over Midgard and the Nine Realms. It's possible to travel from one realm to the other. Go Waste Guard. Is that worth it? No. It's not worth it. Genuinely, it could be. The idea that all the gods are real and they all rule over their own realm is quite an interesting way of going about things. You even have them interact with each other. I think it would be interesting when there's overlap as well, when you have a god of the sea from one pantheon meet a god of the sea from the other one. Or like Zeus meeting Thor. Well, there's going to be a quick break in a moment. I'm going to have a quick toilet break myself. And then I'll be back in just a moment. Be right back. There we go. Perfect. I got the sneaking suit as well off her. I think it would be kind of rude to kill her while wearing it, but I think I need to. Also, I need to teabag her as well while I can. Out of respect. Rychrome, what's up? I just beat the boss. Oh, Michael Caine, he's definitely a Templar. I think most people who have been in a Christopher Nolan movie are probably Templars. I think Christopher Nolan would be a very high-ranking Templar. It's how he gets his movies funded, right? He's got Templar backing behind his movies. That's why he can afford so many IMAX cameras. Oh, my voice isn't fake deep like he does in his videos. And the reason I do that is because when I get comments like this, it boosts the engagement in the algorithm. And it causes my video to be pushed further and seen more. So the real reason being is I'm not trying to copy him by doing a fake voice. I'm copying him by using dishonest techniques to boost myself in the algorithm and be seen more, which I think is more accurate to being like Pirate Software. Probably go deal with them. Oh, hang on, is someone back here? There we go. I still think it's fucking stupid Namor flies by having little wings on his feet. I get it's comic accurate and it's part of the lore, but I still think it's stupid. So that Luna Harpy, she posted a post on like Threads and Blue Sky and everywhere. Apparently I pissed on my desk, which is absolutely not true. What happened was we were playing Marvel Rivals earlier, and I said I need to clean up my desk. My microphone cut out when I said that. And her and May both heard me, well, they think they heard me say, I'm going to piss on my desk. And they've just been spreading that on the internet. So I've been dealing with the piss desk allegations, what I'm calling it, a hashtag pissgate. My stream teams work. Oh, hang on. I'm going to tell the entirety of Indiana to get fucked. I mean, is there anyone I like in Indiana? No, I don't think there is. Alright, yeah, fuck you, Indiana. That's every single fucking person in Indiana. Get fucked. Who's he gonna call? Fucking Putin.
Mori.
Ultimately, the saddest part about this whole situation is the fact that I put more thought into my words about the death of Charlie Kirk than Donald Trump did. when he told someone else to use an AI prompt to generate the video he posted. For those who don't know, there's a video posted of Donald Trump doing like a eulogy for Charlie Kirk, and it's very clearly AI. Either he did it in one take and got someone to fix it in AI afterwards, or it was just completely generated in AI, because it's very glitchy. And you can see like jump cuts and things moving, like he'll move his hand and like the tree behind him also moves along with it. Which is like actually insane. That guy okay? Or no, he's practicing his morning dance routine.
This morning I feel like trouble.
You.
Yeah, he's just practicing his moonwalk.
That's my
Boy, what do those runes say?
Oh, it says family.
I can't believe Vin Diesel
The answer.
made this.
I alone can never be. Right?
Use your knife and trace the runes into the sand.
Really?
Fast and Furious mentioned.
Something happened.
If someone doesn't understand the meaning of the word no, this is the second time I've had to tell you. Bro, leave. Sorry. Right, I returned. I got what I need. We're good. I'm glad they conveniently left these little chains where you climb down from. Wait, oh, hang on. There's something back here. There's a chest back here, okay. Oh wait, hang on. I can't open this yet. I'm guessing I'll come back here later. Yeah, seems like it. Okay. Right, where do I go next? I need to untangle this mess.
Free the rope from under the mess you created up there, boy.
Maybe there's a way up there through that passage that
We will see.
I got to remind him that he screwed it up. It probably is. Oh, hang on, there's a chest down there as well.
If you're smart, you'll find him.
How do I get there? Around. Okay, if I go back around this way. No, how do I get there? I've already been this way. Let's try going again. Is it this? No, I can't open it from this side. There's a chest there and I need to get it. I'm not going to leave it there. I'll do a lap around the entire map if I have to. Let's try that again. If I go back in here. Let me go over it this time. Oh, hang on. Is it through here? It's so funny, isn't it? It's like he did it in the old God of War games as well. Like there's a chest that he could very easily just lift open, like to break the lock, but no, he's gotta punch through it. It just adds more character to it. Aha, here it is. Man does not give a fuck. Okay, what can I do with this? What is that even doing? Oh, that's this part, okay. Yeah, I don't need to do that anymore. I've already been that way. Been that way.
You scare up that alchemist what needed finding?
Nothing there.
Say, you didn't happen to run yourself afoul of a scruffy fella, about yay high, doesn't feel pain, sounds drunk but probably just slow? Hey, how'd you think I feel about it? If I'd wanted Aesir business, I'd have set up shop outside a brothel. Or a fighting pit. Or a fighting brothel.
Did he say Aesir? Like gods?
No.
I think this bit's a dead end, so let me go back the way I came. Unless there's something I'm missing. Let me try climbing up this way. I can. No, I cannot. Okay, that's the way I've gone back. Look around. Nothing over here. Can't go that way yet. No, that is the only way I can go for now, so it's gotta be this way. We'll try going this way again. I must have missed something over here. No, there must be something here I've missed.
More of those. Good.
I think I got distracted when I got here because I was fighting enemies. I forgot that there must be something here for me to do. When's the next D&D stream? The next D&D stream I'm planning on doing is going to be Sunday. I'll be streaming it on my D&D channel, of course, and probably here as well, because I multi-stream it to both. In fact, the campaign I'm planning on doing after the one we're currently doing, Odyssey, I'm planning on doing a Norse mythology one. So the same writers made a Norse mythology one called Raiders of the Serpent Sea, which is what I'm planning on doing afterwards. So we're going to go from Greek mythology inspired to Norse mythology. I guess fucking everyone does that. Yeah, it's one called Raiders of the Serpent Sea. And because the one we're currently doing right now has just been so good, I thought, you know what, let's just move on to the very next one they did. It'll be in theme. I'll probably let everyone make their own, like, brand new characters for it as well. And though we've got plenty of Odyssey left, so, like, we're not even, like, at the halfway point of that one yet. I've not been this way. I have been this way. I've got the treasure from here. Okay, I've done everything in this area. Not if I have anything to say about it. Who knows? Maybe I'll let her be happy one day. Hang on, can I do anything about that? No, not that way. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. I think there's something over here I must have missed. Yeah, I think I need to look around better, maybe even above me if I can.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If you're smart, you'll find him.
Talon bow upgrade. Can I upgrade it now, or do I still need more? Fuck it. Give my boy a better bow.
What else?
No, I'm not going to upgrade these yet, so I think I'll get better armor. I can upgrade later. There's definitely a way up. But I think I'm supposed to go another way around and then get there. Ah, hang on. No, I see what's up. Let me put this in reverse real quick. I'm no further back.
Okay, I think we can get to that rock now.
There we go. And I can jump from here.
I think it's up ahead.
Hang on, let me steal from this chest first. What is this? Falcon's dive. Someone cast Spectral Falcon, they dive into the ground. The wolves do more damage. Would these do more stun? Okay, let's equip it. Why not?
Well, that looks heavy. No way. You did it! I bet we can make the rope wheel work now. Why give us the way to the top?
Just casually lifted up a giant chunk of rock like that.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, big boy. I must have woken him up. The rock I picked up was bigger than his rock. I'm gonna kneecap him. Oh shit. I'm glad I saved that resurrection stone for this. Oh, he's got little friends. Shit. How did he hit? He hit me through the rock. I mean, I'm at a half health already. I'm not going to revive now. I could probably do this without a resurrection stone. I'm not going to use it on an enemy I know I can beat without it. I didn't think he could attack me through the rock. I was too overconfident.
Here we go.
I knew that was there, so I might as well. It is getting kind of hairy. He's got friends. Okay, there's another one behind me.
Well done.
I'm gonna take care of the little dudes and then I can focus on the big dude. He's got friendly fire on. Nope. That one was an unblockable attack. I should have dodged that one. In fact, I can probably take care of him and just ignore them for now. I'm getting close though. I can get him down to half health pretty easily. It's just when he starts summoning his friends and it gets a little tricky. I think his leg is a weak spot. There's a second one.
Almost ready.
Keep it up.
You got me from behind. Like, if I find green stones in the ground, I can use those to heal. The green gems, if the enemies, the smaller enemies sometimes do drop them. If I do take care of the minions, they might drop some healing items for me. Get a cheeky few hits in while he's climbing up. I think his foot is his weak spot.
Almost there.
Golden Raiders, take his kneecaps. Oh, he slows me down if he freezes me. Okay. So green gems like this one here is what can heal me, but they don't give me that much health. Get enough distance between myself and him, it should be fine. Oh, they keep spawning.
Keep it up.
I don't think there's an infinite amount. I think they just keep spawning in waves. If I just keep my distance to take them out one at a time, it should be fine. Using this big rock in the middle to keep my distance. Because he has to run all the way around for it. The problem is when he gets behind me and does that. Oh, that was unfair. I had no chance. He killed me the very second I got up. It feels like they do. But I don't think it's infinite because I fought these enemies before. And they do stop spawning afterwards. And there's like a good 4 or 5 waves of them. I need to keep him in front of me. It's when he hits me from behind that I get fucked up. Fine, I can do this. Nope, okay. Some of his attacks I can actually deflect back at him. So when he does the stomp that shoots ice at me, I can actually deflect that one. But not the actual melee attack. That one's unblockable, so I have to be careful with this. That one I can't. This one I can. Okay, I can't block these. Mute these exploding ones. He snuck up on me. That's not fair. I think I can take him if I just rush him now. If I could take care of his friends, this would not be a very difficult fight. It's the fact that he's got little buddies with him. Can't parry those. Fine, I got him. Alright, now I can deal with these guys. That's why if these things kill me now, I'm gonna be so annoyed. If after all that, these are the ones that kill me.
Doesn't look like it's working.
I gave him a some rhinoplasty. People pay good money for that shit, man. Getting their nose like shaved down a few inches or whatever. I'm providing the service for free. Yeah, I told you it was gonna happen. I told you it's gonna be one of them that kills me. No, I can do it. No big deal. I can take him out again. I think what I need to do, I need to focus on the big guy first. Then once he's down, I can focus on the smaller guys. I think if I pay attention to the smaller ones and then he hits me, he does more damage, which is the problem. No, when he freezes me as well, it slows me down so I can't parry. It's fine, I got this.
Be ready.
When he freezes me like that, I should probably keep my distance so I'm not frozen anymore. Oh, that's not. Yeah, it's when his foot's glowing, I need to watch out. This is when his friends show up. If any time, now is the time to use my rage. It was tempting because they were running right at me, but I knew it would not have been a good idea.
I'm coming to you!
No, the camera did me in that time. It got stuck and I couldn't see what I was hitting. It's these Taliban Draugr that are getting me done in.
Enemies ahead.
We got this. Okay, I blocked it. So I didn't get frozen, but there we go. I got stuck in a corner. Do you know, fuck it, we can do this. We can do this. I'm gonna quickly run and grab that. There's one health crystal around here. I'm gonna quickly run and grab this. This should do. Somehow I blocked all that. He's down. Made him into Voldemort. Right, now it's the rest of these I need to take care of. Look, I'm just saying he's not going to be having a blocked nose anymore, right? He's not going to worry about that this winter. Last two, I can do this. Last one. I think we're just bullying him at this point. We're just taking it in turn to shoot him. See how they like it. Yeah, they would have carried on spawning until I beat the big guy. I think once I beat him, they stopped spawning in. Because there was definitely more last time. Send that line of ice. Hang on, how does this work? Maybe. I prefer this. Yeah, they were definitely constantly spawning in. Oh, he's got new skills as well, okay. You unlock new weapons as the story goes on, yeah. So you'll have access to more weapons. You can upgrade your skills and weapon abilities as well as you go. But yeah, these aren't the only weapons you get. You'll get like different types of weapons as you go. Those are the weapons he had in the original trilogy. So those are called the Blades of Chaos. And they were weapons given to him by the god of war Ares.
Oh, there it goes
Okay,
again.
I need to move the rock in its place again.
I see what we're doing.
Do this again. Hopefully I put it in the right place.
It fits. That's perfect. Hey, wait for us.
Was I supposed to be on that? Ah, hang on. I see. I'll stick my axe in there. Oh shit, 3 AM. It's pretty late. I think that makes you 6 hours ahead of me, because it's 9 PM for me.
Here we go. Do you think this goes all the way to the top?
We will see soon enough.
Something feels strange up there. We're heading into danger.
Do not concern yourself with what might be. Focus on what is, and be vigilant.
It is what it is.
Not the top, but we're closer.
I appreciate it, man. I know time zones can be challenging like that.
There's a note. A giant's prayer. They're asking their ancestors to watch over them. To guide them home.
Boy.
Wait. I think I know how it works.
Oh, it's a paper lantern.
Watch.
What did you write?
I asked them to watch over Mother. Do you think they'll watch over us on the way to the top?
Come, boy. It is a long way up.
Nah, he's a book nerd. His mum taught him about everything.
Stay back.
Oh, he almost got incinerated. I was busy picking a blue and I didn't realize my son was almost incinerated there. Now I've got a chunk of wood in my arm. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to save it here. And I'll continue this tomorrow. So let me save it here. And let's exit out of this. Pretty sure everyone did as a kid at some point, and we probably learned the hard way why we shouldn't be doing that. I think I've done a good chunk there. I've managed to beat up a troll boss. So I think it's a good spot to wrap it up. Let's chat. Also, thank you everyone who tuned in today, everyone who bothered to stick around, watch me play God of War, chat with me whilst I did some stuff. Watch me talk about international politics, all that good stuff. What I'm going to do on Twitch, I'm going to raid out, see if there's anyone nice online I can raid out to any of my friends. And then hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with more God of War. No worries, man. I appreciate it. Okay, I've got friends online. Who do I want to see most? I'm glad you did. In fact, one of my friends might be streaming Dungeons & Dragons right now, actually. I'm gonna go out and raid to them. In fact, they've already run Odyssey of the Dragon Lords before. In fact, we both played in a campaign for Odyssey, and the DM running it was terrible. So we both went off and did our own version of it. In fact, she finished hers when I was doing my previous campaign. And then obviously I did my campaign, Odyssey. So I hope you enjoy watching Ronnie. They're currently doing a Strixhaven campaign. It's a setting that I've been quite interested in. I'm going to leave you with them. And I'll hopefully see everyone tomorrow. Let me copy and paste that raid message. And have a good night, everyone. Sayonara.